The topic is structure, texture and classification of sedimentary rocks. Definition of sedimentary rocks: those rocks which are derived from the consolidation of sediments of the pre-existing rocks. Pre-existing rocks means igneous, metamorphic or sedimentary itself, under the influence of mechanical, chemical and organic activities of the denuding agents. These agents are wind, running water, glacier, etc. are known as sedimentary rocks. Now, origin of sedimentary rocks. These sedimentary or origin of sedimentary rocks or formation of sedimentary rocks. The sedimentary rocks are formed from the pre-existing rocks through the following stages. First step is erosion of the existing rocks. Rocks existing on the surface of the earth are exposed to decay and disintegrated by the action of natural agencies. Natural agencies like atmosphere, water, and ice on them. So the massive rocks are converted into fine sediments. This process is known as rock weathering or erosion of the existing rocks. So first step is weathering or erosion of the massive rocks. Second stage or step in formation of sedimentary rocks, transportation of the eroded material. The detritus produced from the decay and disintegration of the pre-existing rocks forms the source of the sedimentary rock, but it has to be transported to a suitable place for transformation again into a rock mass. The wind, running water and ice in the form of glacier are the very strong and common agents of transport for carrying millions of tons of sediments and particles from one place to another. And third stage, deposition of the material after transportation. First erosion, second transportation of sediments, and third after erosion, after transportation, deposition of the material. The eroded material which is transported by the transporting agent is deposited sooner as later depending upon the circumstances. Fourth is fourth step is transformation of the deposited material into thick and massive rocks. When the accumulation is sufficient, the loose rock particles are subjected to compaction and finally converted into hard and massive sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks formed through two important processes. First is welding. Welding is the process of compaction of the sediments accumulated in lower layer of a basin due to the pressure exerted by the land of the overlying sediments. This process is known as welding. Second process is cementation. In cementation, the sediments are held together by a foreign binding or cementing material, and the cementing material supplied by the percolating water. This is the process of formation of or steps of formation of sedimentary rocks from pre-existing rocks. Structure of sedimentary rock. The important structures of sedimentary rocks are as follows. First, stratification. This is a important term. First, stratification. It is understood a layered arrangement in sedimentary rocks, and stratification occur only in sedimentary rocks. This is layered arrangement in sedimentary rocks or deposition of sediments into layers or beds is called the stratification. The thickness of bed may vary from a few centimeters to many meters. Thickness of one layer or bed from one few centimeters to many meters. The planes dividing different beds are called the bedding planes. Second structure or important term is lamination. Lamination is also layered arrangement. This is also a layered structure or layered arrangement similar to stratification as found in the sedimentary rocks. But in lamination, the individual layers are quite thin. This is stratification. Thickness of layers are more, and in lamination, thickness of layers very thin, few millimeters. Third structure is graded bedding. Graded bedding in stratified rocks, the component sediment in each layer appear to be characteristically sorted and arranged according to their grain size. The coarsest particle being placed at the bottom and the finest at the top. When a sequence of rock is made of graded layers, the structure is called graded bedding. This is graded bedding. In bottom, coarser particles, and in upper layer, fine particles. Top layer. Fourth structure is current bedding. In this structure, minor beds are lamination. Minor beds or lamination lies at an angle to the planes of general stratification. These minor beds commonly terminate abruptly at the top when they are overlain by the next current bedded deposit. Means minor beds or lamination lie at an angle of the main layers of stratification. Current bedding is commonly found in shallow water. In current bedding, the minor beds are inclined and staked up in the form of a vase in the direction of water current or prevailing wind. Fifth structure is ripple marks. Ripple marks generally result from interplay of wind action, and wave action during the process of deposition. They are basically produced in shallow water. The oscillation ripple marks are useful in determining top and bottom of deformed beds. Sixth structure is minor structures. The surface of bedding plane may show some minor structure such as mud rock, rain print, and tracks and trail of animals, mud cracks, and the found in fine-grained sedimentary rocks that have been exposed to drying under severe conditions. Now, texture of sedimentary rocks. Above is the structure of sedimentary rock. Now, texture of sedimentary rock. We have already discussed what is texture. Texture is a arrangement of minerals in a rock or stone. Sediment, their texture texture of sedimentary rock is determined by at least 6 contributing factors. First is origin of grain. A sedimentary rock may be partially or wholly composed of clastic grains or by chemically formed or organically contributed parts. Thus, the rock shows clastic texture or non-clastic texture. Clastic texture means fragmented, broken parts of the existing rocks. So sedimentary rock, if clastic, either clastic or non-clastic texture. Second factor for texture, size of grain. If size of grain in sedimentary rock, coarse grained rocks, then size of average grain size greater than 5 mm, and medium grained rock in case average grain size between 5 and 1 mm, 1 mm to 5 mm grain size. Third, fine grained rocks, fine grained sedimentary rocks, so average grain size less than 1 mm. Third factor for texture, shape of grain. The sediment making the rock may be various shapes, rounded, sub-rounded, angular and subangular. Fourth, packing of grains. Sedimentary rocks may be open packed or porous in texture or densely packed depending upon the environment of formation. Fifth is crystallization trend. The texture is generally defined by the degree and nature of crystallization. Nature of crystallized grains. Sixth is fabric of grain. Sedimentary rocks may contain many elongated particles. Then orientation is studied and described in terms of orientation of their longer axis. If almost particles arranged in longer axis, the rock is said to be high degree of preferred orientation. Now, classification of sedimentary rocks. The sediments from which sedimentary rocks are formed may be divided in two major groups. Basically, classification of sediments. First, clastic sediments. Clastic sediments are the broken fragment of pre-existing rocks, ranging in size from minute clay particles to very large boulders. Size of boulders are very big. The clastic rocks are classified into three groups. First is rudinaceous rocks, second arenaceous rocks, and third is argillaceous rocks. In the category of plastic sediments, first is rudinaceous rocks. These rocks are formed by accumulation of bigger rocks fragments such as gravel, pebbles, and boulders. If the grains are rounded, the rock is called conglomerate, and if they are or grains are angular, the rocks is known as breccia. Second, arenaceous rocks. These rocks are composed almost entirely of sand grains, comparatively small grains. When individual grain are rounded, the rock is called sandstone, and rock is called grit if the grains are angular. Third, argillaceous rocks. These rocks are made up of very fine grained sediments. Shell and mudstone are typical argillaceous rocks which are composed of clay-sized sediments. So these are the three types under clastic sediment: rudinaceous, arenaceous, and argillaceous rocks. Second classification is non-clastic sediments. In non-clastic sediments include those sedimentary rocks which are formed by chemical precipitation of minerals from water or by accumulation of remains of animals and plants. There are two types. First, chemically formed rocks, and second, organically formed rocks. So these are the classification of. This is the formation of sedimentary rock, structure of sedimentary rock, texture of sedimentary rock, and classification of sedimentary rock. Thank you.